If your January plan includes the words reset or jumpstart, I want you to take a breath. Your metabolism does not need to be yelled at. There is no reset button, but there are feedback loops that your body responds to over time. Today, let's talk about how metabolism actually works, what slows it down and what speeds it up, and what helps it to recover without extremes. Because when it comes to metabolism, slow and steady actually works.
Healthy isn't just what you do, it's who you become. I'm Dr. Vicki, and this is Healthy Looks Great on You, a lifestyle medicine podcast to help you reclaim your energy, your focus, and your well-being. Life tested, doctor approved.
Do you feel like your metabolism is sluggish? What you could get away with in your 20s suddenly drags you down like a weight. But metabolism is so much more than weight. It's energy and vim and vigor and well-being. Today in mini medical school, let's learn about metabolism. Your body is a factory, hard at work. It takes food and converts it to energy. Inside the laboratory that is your human body, there's a myriad of chemical reactions using nutrients and turning them into building blocks for everything you need to live and breathe and digest and eliminate waste and move. It's literally how your body manages energy, not how fast you burn calories. It's a signaling system, not a punishment system. The way your body is designed is that it constantly surveys the situation to determine, is food reliable? Is stress high? Is sleep adequate? And the bottom line, do I need to conserve energy or invest energy? Those are really the only two levers that your body can pull. Conserve energy or invest energy. Your metabolism is not a race car. It's more like a thermostat, and you can adjust it based on the environment, up or down. But reset plans often backfire. Let's say you go on a diet in January to lose weight or belly fat. Maybe you skip meals or restrict calories or hit the red zone when you're exercising. All while you aren't getting enough sleep and stress levels are piled as high as your credit card bill after all the gifts you bought to make sure you kept everything even for everybody. And all of this tells your body one loud, clear message. It's not safe here. And this sends warning signals throughout your body, which causes cortisol to rise, and the body decides it needs to conserve energy just in case the danger is real. And let's be honest, the body saves energy as fat. What message is your body whispering to you right now? Is it storing energy because you're not a safe place? Look, your body isn't being stubborn, it's being practical. But it can make you feel like you failed, that it's hopeless, and that it's time to quit trying it. I get it, but it's not personal. Your body's just following the stress script. Hang on to energy, which makes weight loss really hard. Distribute that energy right around the middle as belly fat. Then slow way down. Your body will tell your brain, I'm tired. And eventually, that'll come out of your mouth, too. Have you said it? Oh, so tired. And foggy brain, that's real. But listen, this is not a willpower problem. It's often just inconsistent signals over time. Your metabolism didn't slow down and stop working, it just adapted. So what can you do about it? Is there anything that actually works to help your metabolism recover? The answer is yes. It's not a detox, it's not a 30-day plan, and it's not even a reset. It's a rebuild. I'll tell you how to boost your metabolism, but here's the part you won't like. It takes time. A long time. And that, my friends, is why supplements sell and wellness influencers are waiting to reel you in for a quick fix that may work for a while, but it won't last. Your metabolism will increase or decrease based on how safe your body feels. And that means you need to eat. Eat enough. Eat consistently. Eat regularly. Because under-eating slows things down because the message your metabolism hears is scarcity. Hang on to fat and energy because we don't know if she's going to feed us again anytime soon, and we don't know what she's going to feed us. And drinking that giant Stanley thermos of water will not trick your metabolism either. Overhydration just makes you go to the bathroom more often. Really, it does nothing at all for your metabolism. But if you're anything like me, you'll restrict your calories, then binge on everything stashed in the pantry when hunger overpowers determination every single time. But when you eat nutrient-dense, fiber-rich whole foods on a consistent and regular basis, that sends a very different message. We're safe. There's enough. You don't need to hoard energy because you've got plenty to spend. Not only does what, when, and how you eat send signals to your metabolism gauge, remember, sleep is metabolic repair time. Sleep is non-negotiable. Sleep deprivation increases insulin resistance, which slows down your metabolism like a speed trap on the interstate. It disrupts the balance between ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin's the hunger hormone that tells your brain you need to eat more. And that's a good thing if it's sent at the right time, under the right circumstances. Leptin, on the other hand, is the hormone that says we're full, you've eaten enough, all is good. And you need both, but they need to be in balance. And even one night of poor sleep can tip the balance toward too much hunger hormone. And yes, that's exactly why you get the munchies the next day. Lack of adequate sleep lowers energy expenditure because it sends a firm message to your body that you are not rested and you are not safe. Like I said before, sleep is non-negotiable. But muscle is your metabolic ally. Muscle tissue uses energy, even at rest. And you've probably seen the headlines, burn fat while you sleep. And I know it's tempting to check it out, but you know in your heart of hearts that a detox or a supplement isn't going to magically turn up your metabolism. But guess what? Muscle does burn calories at rest. That's why you see people who have more muscle mass eat more calories without gaining fat. The secret is their metabolism is revved up because they have muscles. And the real secret is that it takes time and it takes consistency. How much time? A long time. Want me to be more specific? Well, it depends on where you are right now and how consistently you eat nutrient-dense instead of calorie-dense foods and get the sleep your body needs and how much muscle you have. Yeah, this is a theme. You need strength training, especially as you get older. Your muscles need resistance. It's important for longevity, heart health, brain function, and maintaining your independence as 60 becomes 70 and 70 becomes 80. Consistency beats intensity every time. But let's talk real life. You get home late from work and you're tired, so you go out to eat because it's convenient. Or you open the refrigerator and just stare at the shelves and hope a healthy meal will pop out and feed you with a spoon instead of that carton of ice cream. You can buy a cookbook or download my free pantry guide with the recipes that are on my website, but that isn't going to help you unless you understand the basics. And I'm not talking about perfect meals. I'm not even talking about daily workouts. And I'm certainly not talking about instant results. Consistency over time. How much time? A lot. But it's possible and it's worth it. Eat breakfast most days. Not only does that help your metabolism, it can help your sleep. Lift weights at least 2 to 3 times a week. And you don't have to join CrossFit or even lift heavy weights, but you do need resistance. It can be bands or you can even use your body weight, but your muscle mass will shrink without resistance. And prioritize bedtime over scrolling and looking for a quick fix. You don't need to do this perfectly to benefit. I'm living proof. You don't have to be perfect. But if you're tired of starting over every January, I've created a space where we can focus on steady habits that your body can trust. No resets, and certainly no shame. Just support and simple physiology. In just a few days, I'm opening the doors to the Healthy Looks Great on You Lab. And this is a small, private group of women who are going to learn, inspire, encourage, and assist each other. And yes, we're going to focus on belly fat in January. But there will be no shaming allowed, and there's no pressure to speak up. You roll with what makes you feel most comfortable. This is an exclusive, paid Facebook group for women who are ready to see results, but understand that results take time and consistency, and that doing it together is easier and a lot more fun. This group is perfect for you if you're a woman who wants to commit to making changes and endure for the long haul and wait for the results. The woman who is also willing to invest in her future self for $19 a month. You can be in the very first pilot group of the Healthy Looks Great on You lab because your metabolism doesn't need a reset. It needs consistent signals over time. So go to my website at healthylooksgreatonyou.com/lab for more information about how you can get in on the action and move forward in 2026 instead of looking for another solution when next January rolls around. Change is possible, and your body is not the enemy. Slow progress is progress. Your body responds to safety and not restriction and punishment. Consistency sends the strongest signal. Nothing's broken, but slow changes are the ones that last. And if you hear the word reset and you think there's some button you can press, well, your metabolism doesn't have a reset button. Just remember, it has those feedback loops with no drama, no punishment, just survival physiology. Most metabolism resets actually do the opposite. They tell your body that food is scarce and stress is high, and then we're surprised when it holds on to fat like it's preparing for winter. Your metabolism isn't broken. It's just wearing a seatbelt. So eat enough consistently. Skipping meals is not discipline. It's a stress signal. Protect your sleep like it's a prescription, because it is. And build muscle quietly, not aggressively. Muscle is metabolically expensive in a good way. And you don't need to do it perfectly. You just need to say, this works, and I'm going to stick with it. So if you're tired of starting over every January, you are going to love the lab. And together we will practice consistency instead of perfection. No reset, just steady signals your body can trust. The January focus isn't really about belly fat. It's about making peace with your body long enough to see change. And that, slow, steady, evidence-based, is exactly where you'll find a healthier version of yourself. And healthy looks great on you.
The information contained in this podcast is for educational purposes only and is not considered to be a substitute for medical advice. You should continue to follow up with your physician or healthcare provider and take medication as prescribed. Though the information in this podcast is evidence-based, new research may develop and recommendations may change.